I'm Al Geiberger, Mr. 59. I'm Pro Emeritus here at the Stone Eagle Golf Club here in Palm Desert, California. And since I mentioned Mr. 59, I'm going to give you a couple of golf tips that I think helped me that day when I shot the 59. First of all, it was at Colonial Country Club in Memphis, Tennessee, and it was over 100 degrees and it was high humidity. So you can see it was a miserable day. And I think that helped me because I was not thinking about how low a score I would shoot or get nervous, anxious about that. I was thinking of survival. So what happens, it takes the anxiety off a little bit. Plus, it's so hot and humid, you actually swing easier and smoother because you just don't feel like swinging very hard. And it's kind of like being a sick golfer. If you watch out for an ailing golfer, when he comes out and says, "I don't feel very well," again, he's thinking more of surviving the round, swinging easier, and getting through the day because he doesn't feel well. I know, I've done it a few times out on the tour. Another thing that happened that day is it's always good to have a good swing thought going. Not 10, but 1. And I had one good swing thought going that day and one good putting thought going that day. And they both started working to the point where I thought I had found the missing link where I'd never play bad again. And when you get that feeling, which I think I've only had it that one time, you will play well. Let's see. Another thing that happened to me during the round, nourishment on the golf course. A gentleman brought me on about my 5th hole some peanut butter crackers because I'd met him the night before, and he said he makes the best peanut butter crackers you have ever eaten. So I said, well, bring them to me tomorrow. And he says, I live right off the 5th hole. And he brought them to me. We had a little wait. I ate those crackers, and I know that the peanut butter does something because after I had those crackers, I went birdie, 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 eagle, birdie, birdie. That's 8 under par for 7 holes after I had those peanut butter crackers. So that's how important I think nourishment on the golf course is, and I've always had to do that when I play golf, is to make sure I ate sometime during the round, ate something to keep my blood sugar level up. And I think those are good tips that happened that day during the round. Of course, I had to have a little bit of, I guess luck was on my side, but you know, the better you play, the luckier you get too. But those are some of the things I remember. How hot it was that day, the great feeling I had with my golf swing, and also remember to always keep yourself nourished on the golf course. Any of those thoughts, try those sometime. They work. So if you're not feeling very good sometime, say, oh, I'm going to play anyway. You know, Geiberger told me if I don't feel very well, I still may play well. Try it. It may work.